5 years now, 20, and we're not gonna fault her at all. If you have a dad that come around after you was just 16 years old for the very first time and a known ass offender, and the things we're about to discuss happened to you, my love, you was groomed, and I feel sorry that was the guidance that was provided to you. But fam, as I read this information, try to point out the obvious, like tagging this woman who's the man's daughter, exposing your quote-unquote man. I almost feel like she been new and held this evidence until she flashed out. We're going to New Liberia, Louisiana, which is a 2-hour and 10-minute drive to New Orleans. A woman named Kiki had tagged the daughter. Of course, I blurred out her name. She went to Facebook and said the following: "Man say, this is crazy. When an end you love, William DeCur, with green eyes, been in a secret relationship with this so-called daughter. Look, Jackie Cheryl daughter, the whole effing time. I was right the whole time, laughing my A off. All the ones who said you was effing your daughter, they was right too, laughing my A off. Y'all some effing clowns. I'm definitely with the shit today. From the Good Morning Bay, My Love, and Boo text, to the I Wanna F text from his daughter to him, along with an intimate A letter from her to him. Oh yeah, can't forget the ordering of sex chocolate. Oh B.A. Nick, you been exposed. You're bad. Effing clown. And your daughter too. Laughing emojis. Now y'all can live together and do all the effing y'all want to. Y'all sick. New Liberia's finest couple. Laughing my A off. Throwing up emoji. Some clowns." So before we continue, let's digest all this real quick, family. She said she been new. Why you just now coming out to speak? And why you coming to the internet saying everybody's name, calling his daughter a clown like she was in competition with you, and not go to the police and mention her mother and put all this business out for the world? You just as guilty. Now, of course, I'm not giving you no angle, family, but most would say, just off this post alone, this woman Kiki didn't have good intentions. Fam, she released a letter, and you could tell this poor teenager was grown to this sick stuff. Poem to my love. Thank you for always making me laugh. You have never broken my heart in half. I will be there for you like you are for me. I always imagine how our future together would be. You're the best dad, friend, and mom in the world. That's why I am happy to be your baby girl. You've shown me how great it is to love and be loved. Your vibe and personality is something I'll never let go of. There is nothing I wouldn't do to keep you in my life. It's a bummer I'm your daughter, cause I'd rather be your wife. You make me the happiest woman in the world. I'm glad you treasure me as a pirate does his pearl. I love how you soothe me with a simple hug. When I'm close to your body, I always feel so snug. You don't have to be perfect, be rich, or have bling. I'll be loyal forever. I love you, my king. Now, Kiki released messages from a watch. One saying, "And I want your beef paws, you better. I wish we can go in the room that early, we can go have some fun." Now, Kiki's boyfriend was a man that went by William DeCur, who was also registered as an S offender back in 2013. The incident happened on November 26, 2013. He was 29 years old at the time, so he's 39 now, or 40. It happened on the 500 block of Apricot Street in New Liberia, Louisiana, in decent behavior with juveniles. Now, I would find it hard to believe that someone had a baby with someone and not know if they got themselves involved in something like that. And if they did, I don't know why they let that 16-year-old girl, for the first time, go be with her dad. Now, the teen was raised by another man for the first 16 years of her life. She has his last name. He went to live within the last 24 hours and spoke on this situation.
Shit, if y'all can, I want y'all to tag Kiki. I want whatever name, Kiki, the one who made the status. I want all of it. I want attention from everybody. After my live, everybody should have a clear head on how I'm feeling about the situation and how the situation occurred. Okay. All right, everybody know me. Okay, Keisha is my daughter. I'm Horace Dugas. Keisha's last name is Dugas. Okay, I raised Keisha from a baby. It was before, when our mama got pregnant, shit, I was there. So, at the end of the day, when Keisha turned 16, before graduation, our mama told me that it was a possibility Keisha wasn't for me. Out of all these years, 16 years, okay? she was supposed to be for the dude that y'all seen the messages and all that from. Okay. So I stepped back. I got other kids. So I'm like, only kids I got to take care of. She damn near grown. You know what I'm saying? So I let them rekindle. I'm thinking I'm letting them rekindle a daddy and daughter. That's how that's how it was brought to me, as him being her possibility daddy. Okay. Now, yesterday, I get a call with the messages about, you see, y'all just figuring this out today, but this shit yesterday. So I get the message that the dude that's supposed to be her daddy, that's supposed to be doing the father role, you heard me, playing with my daughter. How this come about is that my baby mama told me yesterday he found out a year ago he wasn't her daddy. This was brought to me yesterday. Now, remember, in my eyes, I'm thinking like, well, that's his child. You know, I got my other kids. I'm taking care of my other kids. So him and the old lady, him and his girlfriend, well, my daughter moved with him at 16. She went on, moved with him and his girlfriend, the Kiki, whatever her name, the Kiki chick. You feel me? So they supposed to be a happy family. You know, my daughter 16, she got a 15-year-old daughter, I found out. So they supposed to be like a family, you know. He going with the mama, he got his daughter with her. He trying to rekindle what I'm thinking. He trying to rekindle all the lost years that he ain't have with her. But the whole time with her, what she told her mama yesterday, it really wasn't like that. The whole time he was on some predator, like he didn't brainwash my baby. And he was on some predator. And mind y'all, me, I ain't never changed my daughter pamper a day in my life. Like, I ain't never seen her tootie. I ain't never seen none of that. Cause me being a man, I felt like that was my place. Even when she got old, I used to get mad at her when she'd leave our clothes out and be like, Daddy, come bring me my clothes in the bathroom. I'll get on her ass. Keisha with the phone, like, you know, I don't rock like that, man. Make sure you got your shit before you go in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I do that with my stepdaughter. I did that with Simone children. I did that with everybody that I done been with that had kids. Like, I don't, you know, I look at their kids like my kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't, none of that. But let's go back to the story. So, I found out yesterday through messages just like y'all that the dude have been having sexual intercourse with my daughter. Mind y'all, my daughter was a virgin. He was her first. So y'all gotta look at it like, y'all gotta really feel what I'm feeling like when she left at 16, he really basically like drill her to being like on that. Y'all didn't watch the movie, that shade of black shade of whatever the fucking driller. Now, mind you, years ago, I done told her mama, man, I heard things about dude. You know what I'm saying? But her mama was on, oh, I'm just hating. Oh, you hating this and that. You just mad, this and that, this and that, this and that. No, I wasn't mad. You know what I'm saying? I was letting you know. I was hurt. Yes, I was hurt because I done took care of a child from baby till she turned 16 and you took her from me. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday when the shit came about, I went in father mode, which I've been in. I've been in father mode since the day she left. I've been talking to Keisha every day, like, how you doing, baby? What you doing? Even showing respect to him. Like, even showing respect to him, like, Keisha, how you like it with your new daddy? Like, you got two daddies, like, you know, how you like it? You know what I'm saying? Not to have my daughter on no other shit. I done got so, like, comfortable now, like, cause I got other kids. Like I say, I got younger kids. And Keisha is my oldest. Keisha just turned 20 December 8th this year. this month. And like, I always keep in touch with her. Like, I always keep in touch with her. And they had a lot of people telling me, man, Horace, man, I don't like how Keisha be underneath that man. And I used to tell them, well, y'all got to understand, from my point of view, I'm like, y'all got to understand, that's her daddy. She just, you know, she want to be under her daddy. That's so see her daddy, you know what I'm saying? So, with all this being said, so I talked to my daughter yesterday. I'm putting this all like, that's what it is. Okay, how nobody feeling nothing. So I talked to my daughter yesterday, and I'm like, baby, what's going on? She like, Daddy, I'm sorry. Like, I knew it was wrong, and I'm sorry. Like, and I'm just asking her, like, as a father, you know, I understand what y'all saying and how y'all going to child, y'all go a different route, because y'all got to understand, chilly with a child that's going through things. And I ain't trying to lose my child behind being on my hurt. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I told her, I was like, well, look, Keisha, Daddy not mad at you. She like, Daddy, I just don't want people to look at me differently. And I'm like, baby, nobody ain't gonna look at you differently. And then today, when everybody just posting, and they got these females that I know ain't under posters and trying to belittle my child, like y'all. And at the end of the day, I'm clearing this shit. But for the 4 years that she been going away from me, she was being raised by a nigga that was predating off of her. So you got to understand, her mind was not there. She ain't have that love as a father no more when she went out there and started food. It started being a thing. And to the point that this nigga enticed it. Instead of him being a fuck, we can't be on that level. We can't be on that level. Like, nah, I'm your daddy. Like, even if I'm not your daddy, like, I'm gonna be your father figure. Nah, baby, I'm going this and that. Like a man's supposed to. Wasn't doing that. This nigga was sending messages back to my baby about he liked the view. Oh, she his busted baby. This first time being with a man. My daughter ain't never had sex. She's 20 years old. First man that she ever had sex is this fuck. You want to know how I feel? Y'all want to know how I feel? I've been going through and seeing this shit. And I've been standing 10 toes down and not. When y'all get on here and y'all start putting, oh, this and that, oh, she say this, oh, she say that. Y'all put yourself in her shoes. Y'all put yourself in her shoes. Like, she had a father. I was her father. I took care of her for 16 years, great years. Did what I had to do. Never once, ever once played with my child or let any man play with my child. Because all my kids are my kings and my queens. I always try to teach them right on a dad. I done been through with other females and heard from other females. Oh, my uncle did this to me when I was young. Oh, my cousin did this when I was young. Oh, this one did this to me when I was young. This one took advantage of me when I was young. At the end of the day, y'all, man, instead of belittling my child and trying to hurt my child, and man, I just ask y'all in any kind of way, just especially the women that been through that, and really like console her. I can't do that. I'm a man. I can't console her with the feelings of being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sitting here on this internet and I just constantly seeing everybody just posting. Everybody, oh, how they could do this, oh, how they could do that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, y'all can't, you gotta understand, like, sir, I ain't got no control over her. Like I say, she moved out of town. Her mama let her move out of town with dude and this and that. So from my understanding, he was a father. That's how I was looking at it, like he was a father. And at the end of the day, bro, shit not funny, man. Like, everybody go through shit.